Have you ever felt that feeling when you wake up in the morning, and your body seems to have its own opinion about starting the day? Well, today, I'm going to share something truly exciting with you, something that could completely transform your mornings and add vibrant, healthy years to your life. I'm talking about simple, science-backed morning habits that can make you feel younger, more energetic, and healthier than you've felt in years. You see, after 60, every morning presents us with a beautiful opportunity to set the tone for not just our day, but for our entire future. Think of these morning habits as deposits in your health savings account, small, consistent actions that compound over time to give you amazing returns in terms of longevity and well-being. Now, before we dive into these life-changing habits, I want to make sure you don't miss any of our future videos that could help you live your best life. If you haven't already, take a moment to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. And here's something fun: if you find this video helpful, type "solid" in the comments below. If you think we could do better, type "liquid." Your feedback helps us create content that truly serves you better. Remember, this community grows stronger with every member who joins us on this journey to better health and happiness. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking: another list of things I should be doing? But trust me, these habits are different. They're not about pushing yourself to exhaustion or making dramatic lifestyle changes. Instead, they're gentle, enjoyable practices that seamlessly fit into your morning routine, backed by solid scientific research. Let's start with our first life-changing habit, the golden hour, exposure to morning sunlight. Did you know that spending just 10 to 15 minutes in natural morning light can add years to your life? It's fascinating how this simple practice works. When morning sunlight hits your eyes, it triggers a cascade of biological processes that regulate your circadian rhythm, your body's internal clock. This not only helps you sleep better at night but also boosts your metabolism, improves your mood, and strengthens your immune system. I remember when Martha, one of our viewers, started this habit. She was skeptical at first, but after just 2 weeks of having her morning coffee on her porch instead of at her kitchen table, she noticed she was falling asleep more easily and waking up naturally, without an alarm. The science behind this is clear: morning sunlight exposure increases your body's production of vitamin D and serotonin, while helping to regulate melatonin production later in the day. Moving on to our second transformative habit, mindful hydration. Now, I'm not just talking about drinking a glass of water, I'm talking about a specific morning hydration ritual that can revolutionize your health. Within 30 minutes of waking up, drink a glass of room-temperature water with a squeeze of lemon. This simple practice helps flush out toxins that have accumulated overnight, jumpstarts your metabolism, and provides a gentle boost to your digestive system. Research shows that proper morning hydration can reduce the risk of heart disease, improve cognitive function, and even help maintain healthy blood pressure levels, all crucial factors in extending your lifespan. The key is to make it a mindful practice. Take a moment to feel the water nourishing your body, expressing gratitude for this simple yet powerful act of self-care. Our third morning habit is what I like to call the 5-minute mobility magic. As we age, maintaining flexibility and joint health becomes increasingly important. This gentle morning movement routine isn't about intense exercise, it's about awakening your body with purpose and care. Start by sitting on the edge of your bed and rotating your ankles, knees, and hips. Then, standing up safely, perform gentle shoulder rolls and neck stretches. The beauty of this habit lies in its simplicity and effectiveness. Studies have shown that morning mobility exercises can significantly reduce the risk of falls, improve balance, and maintain joint health well into your golden years. Plus, these gentle movements stimulate the production of synovial fluid, the natural lubricant in your joints, helping you move more freely throughout the day. I've seen countless members of our community transform their lives with these morning habits. Take Robert, for instance. At 72, he thought joint stiffness was just part of aging. But after incorporating these morning mobility exercises for just 3 weeks, he noticed he could play with his grandchildren for longer periods without feeling sore the next day. These first 3 habits lay the foundation for a morning routine that can truly add years to your life. They work together synergistically. The sunlight exposure helps regulate your body's rhythms, the mindful hydration nourishes your cells and organs, and the gentle movement keeps your body functional and strong. But there's more to come. We have 4 more powerful habits to explore, each one building upon the others to create a morning routine that will have you feeling more vibrant and alive than ever. Now, let's explore our 4th transformative morning habit, what I call protein-powered breakfast. You see, one of the biggest mistakes many of us make after 60 is not getting enough protein, especially in the morning. Research shows that as we age, our bodies need more protein to maintain muscle mass and bone density. But here's the fascinating part: timing matters just as much as quantity. Having a protein-rich breakfast within the first 2 hours of waking up can make a remarkable difference in your energy levels, muscle movements, and overall longevity. Aim for at least 25 to 30 grams of protein in your morning meal. This could be as simple as Greek yogurt with nuts and seeds, a couple of eggs with whole grain toast, or a protein smoothie made with milk or plant-based protein. I remember when Susan, one of our regular viewers, shared how this simple change transformed her life. She used to start her day with just coffee and toast, wondering why she felt tired by mid-morning. After switching to a protein-rich breakfast, she noticed not only more sustained energy throughout the day but also improved strength in her regular gardening activities. The science backs up Susan's experience. Adequate morning protein helps maintain muscle mass, supports bone health, and even improves cognitive function. Our 5th habit is what I lovingly call green time before screen time. In our modern world, it's tempting to reach for our phones or turn on the TV first thing in the morning. But research shows that spending just 10 minutes tending to plants or herbs before engaging with electronic devices can significantly reduce stress levels and improve mental clarity. This could be as simple as watering your indoor plants, spending a few minutes in your garden, or even just looking after a small herb collection on your windowsill. The act of caring for living things connects us to nature and provides a sense of purpose. Studies have shown that this morning connection with nature can lower blood pressure, reduce inflammation, and even strengthen your immune system, all crucial factors in longevity. Take George, for instance. At 68, he started growing herbs in small pots on his kitchen windowsill. Every morning, he would check on his basil, mint, and rosemary before doing anything else. Within weeks, he noticed his morning anxiety had decreased, and his blood pressure readings had improved. The simple act of nurturing these plants gave him a peaceful focus to start his day. Moving on to our 6th habit, the morning mind massage. This isn't your typical meditation practice, it's a specialized 3-minute mental exercise designed specifically for our aging brains. Start by sitting comfortably and taking 3 deep breaths. Then, spend 1 minute recalling something you're grateful for, 1 minute visualizing a positive goal for the day, and 1 minute sending loving thoughts to someone in your life. This practice might seem simple, but its effects on brain health are profound. Research from neuroscience labs around the world shows that this type of morning mental exercise can increase BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, a protein that acts like fertilizer for your brain cells. Higher levels of BDNF are associated with better memory, reduced risk of dementia, and improved emotional regulation. I love hearing stories like Margaret's. She was initially skeptical about this mind massage practice, thinking 3 minutes couldn't possibly make a difference. But after consistently practicing it for a month, she noticed she was remembering names better and feeling more emotionally balanced throughout the day. Her family noticed the change too. They said she seemed more present and engaged during their conversations. The beauty of these habits is how they build upon each other. The protein-powered breakfast supports your brain's ability to focus during the mind massage. The green time before screen time helps you stay present and mindful. Each habit reinforces the others, creating a powerful morning routine that can truly add years to your life. And now, let's talk about our seventh and final morning habit, what I call the connection catalyst. This might surprise you, but research shows that morning social connections, even brief ones, can significantly impact our longevity. You see, human connection in the early hours of the day triggers the release of oxytocin and other beneficial hormones that can lower inflammation, reduce stress, and even strengthen your heart. This doesn't mean you need to host a morning party or make lengthy phone calls. It could be as simple as a 5-minute chat with a neighbor during your morning walk, sending a thoughtful text to a family member, or having a meaningful conversation with your spouse over breakfast. The key is making it intentional and meaningful, rather than superficial. I think of Claire, who lives alone and initially thought this habit wouldn't work for her. She started making a point of having a brief morning chat with her local barista while getting her coffee. Over time, these small interactions became a highlight of her morning, and her doctor noticed improvements in her blood pressure and stress levels. The science is clear: morning social connections can add years to your life by reducing the negative effects of isolation, which is particularly important as we age. Now, let me share something crucial about all these 7 habits. While each one is powerful on its own, the real magic happens when you combine them. Think of it like orchestrating a beautiful symphony. Each instrument plays its part, but together they create something truly magnificent. The morning sunlight exposure helps you sleep better, which gives you more energy for your mobility exercises. The protein-rich breakfast fuels your brain for the mind massage, and the social connections become more meaningful when you're mentally and physically energized. But here's the most important thing I want you to remember: you don't need to implement all these habits at once. Start with one that resonates most with you, master it, and then gradually add others. Remember, we're not trying to overhaul your entire life overnight. We're making small, sustainable changes that add up to significant results over time. I've seen countless members of our community transform their lives with these habits. Take David, for instance. At 75, he thought his best years were behind him. But after gradually incorporating these morning habits over 3 months, he noticed remarkable changes. His energy levels improved, his mood brightened, and his doctor was amazed at his latest health checkup. As David puts it, "I don't just feel like I've added years to my life, I've added life to my years." The beautiful thing about these habits is that they work regardless of your current fitness level or health status. Whether you're already active or just starting to focus on your health, these science-backed practices can help you create a stronger, healthier future. Before we wrap up, I want to remind you that aging is not about declining, it's about refining. Every morning presents a new opportunity to invest in your health and longevity. These 7 habits are your tools for making the most of those opportunities. I'd love to hear about your experiences with these morning habits. Which one resonates most with you? Have you already tried some of these practices? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your story might inspire others in our wonderful community to take that first step toward a longer, healthier life. And if you found this information valuable, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We're here to support you on your journey to vibrant, healthy aging. Remember to hit that notification bell so you don't miss our upcoming videos filled with more practical tips for living your best life after 60. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Here's to your health, your happiness, and many more beautiful mornings ahead. Until next time, keep shining and stay wonderful.